So we will go to the x and z plane. So in the x and z plane, I am now going to create a simple sketch. I will draw a line which is like this. Okay, let me change the dimensions. So I want to have this dimension as say 0.1 meters. Okay, so this will be now very small, so let us zoom this. I'll go to draw once again and I'll delete this, and I want to have a dimension of this as say 0.035. okay, so now if I click over here, now you can see this is like this. In place of doing this, I'll just go for 0.03, not 0.035. I'll go to draw and I'll delete this. Okay, so I'm just drawn a simple line like this. Now from this, now I'm going to draw a line which is starting from here and ending somewhere over here. Now I'll just check the dimension between this point and this line. So let us say I want to have this dimension as 0.035. okay, so I think this is not working, so I'll just undo this. I'll draw a line now from here to the end point, and then I am going to modify this as say 0.035. okay, still it is not working, so let me change this dimension also. So let us say 0.03. okay, so now it will be like this. So I'll go to the draw and I'll delete these dimension lines. Okay, so now I have drawn two lines, one is this one and one is this one. Now I am going to draw another line which is from here, and I am going to keep it very large. Okay, so let us check the dimension of this. So this is 0.4 meter, so that is also fine. Okay, I'll go to draw and I'll select this and I'll delete this. Okay, so now if I go to the modeling and if I look at this particular sketch, so it looks like this. Okay, so now this sketch I am going to revolve. Okay, so I am going to revolve this sketch. I am selecting the sketch, I'll go for the revolve. Okay, the geometry which I want to revolve is this sketch, so I'll say apply. Okay, I'm going for add material. Okay, and the angle is 360 degree, and you have to choose the axis. So I want to revolve this about this particular axis, so I'll say apply and then I'll say generate. So once I generate this, so you will find the sketch or the opening is made, which is something like this. Okay, so now let me change the view. Okay, now I am going to create a XY plane which is somewhere over here. Okay, so I'll go for here as XY plane. I'm going to create a XY plane. Okay, so this is my XY plane, and this XY plane I want to create at a distance of say 400 or rather 0.4 meters from in the Z direction, not in the X direction. This is 0.4 meter. Okay, so you can see the coordinate system has been moved in the Z direction at a distance of 0.4 meter, and then I'm going to say generate. Okay, so if you see the original sketch is over here. Okay, and another axis I have created which is at a distance of 400 mm. Now in this axis, now I am going to create a sketch. Okay, so let me draw a simple sketch over here. So this is my sketch 2. Okay, let me zoom this. Now in this sketch 2, I will be going for a rectangle. Okay, so let us say I am drawing a random rectangle over here. I'll go to the dimensions, so I'll select this dimension and this dimension, as well as I'll select this dimension and this dimensions. Okay, so both I want as 0.1 meter. Okay, here also I want 0.1 meter, and the sides of the rectangle I want as 0.2. so I want to have a square of 0.2 by 0.02, which is exactly at the center. Okay, so I'll delete this, I'll delete this, I'll delete this. Okay, so all the dimension lines I am going to delete. Okay, so now if you see the 3D view, So now you will find that there is a sketch which is over here and there is another sketch over here. Now I'm selecting the sketch and I'm going for the extrude. Okay, so this is my extrude command. Okay, so you can see the extrusion is there in the perpendicular direction. So let me change the direction. I am saying reverse. So now you can see it is going in the reverse direction and it is basically intersecting this plane. Okay, so I can have this fixed as 0.2. so we can see if I generate this at this moment, you will find a box is created in the reverse direction at a distance of 0.2. now I want to have this block which is touching over here and there should be an opening in this direction. Okay, so for this purpose what I'll do is, first of all I'll change this to add frozen. Okay, and secondly the extent type is fixed. So in place of fixed I'll go for to next. So wherever this is touching in the next direction, it will be creating. So you will find this has been created like this. So now you have a surface body. Okay, this is a thin surface and this is a solid body, and if you hide this, okay, and if you change the direction, so you will find there is an opening. So this is a complete concrete which is having a opening. Okay, so this is how you can create a concrete body. Now let us continue and let us try to draw the anchorage portion. Okay, so for this I am going in the XZ plane. So this is my XZ plane once again. So this is my XZ plane, the earlier one. Okay, now in this XZ plane I will be going for, I think I have missed something while creating this sketch. Okay, I have missed one little detail. So we can have a circle also. Okay, so we can have a circle, and the dimension of the opening, or rather we have to provide opening in the concrete. So the opening in the concrete we can provide this as 0.02 mm. Okay, so 0.02 meters. And now if you generate this, so you will get a concrete with a opening. Okay, so if you hide this body, okay, so this is a hide body. So you can see now you have a concrete which is having a opening. Okay, so opening is provided for the cables. Okay, so we have an opening to accommodate the anchorage plate, as well as we have an opening over here to accommodate the reinforcement bars. Okay, okay, fine. So now we are going back in the XZ plane so that we can draw the anchorage plate. So in the XZ plane, so this is my XZ plane. Now in the XZ plane I am going to create another sketch. So this is my another sketch. So let us draw the sketch over here. So I am going to draw a line which is from here. So you can see it is automatically taking the corners. So here also I am drawing a line, and from here I am drawing a line. Rather I should not draw a line over here. Okay, we can draw a line over here, let us say up to here. Okay, then I'm going for the dimensions. So I want to have a dimension of this. So let us say the thickness of this is 0.01 meter. Okay, so we can have a line like this. Then we can draw, we can delete this. Okay, it's not necessary. We can draw a line now from here to, let us say, here. Okay, roughly. And I'm going for the dimension. So dimension between this point and this point, I'm keeping this as, let us say, this should be 0.025. Okay, so I'll go to draw once again. I'll delete this line. Okay, okay, yeah, I'm deleting this line, and I'm just completing this entire portion. Okay, so now if you see the sketch, so now we have a simple trapezoidal kind of a shape. Now this trapezoidal shape I am going to revolve. Okay, so I'm just going for the revolve. So the this shape I have to revolve. Okay, and I have to revolve this about this axis. Okay, so I'll say apply, and here I'm going for add material. So if I go for generation, so now you can have, this is your plane surface, so this is not at all required. So I'll just go and suppress this body. Okay, so this is not required. So this is your pure concrete, and let us hide this body. Okay, so now you can see this is the part of the end plate which we have created using the rotation command. Okay, so now I'm going for this once again. So this is my XY plane, so I'm in the XY plane now. Now in the XY plane, now I have to create the plate. So in the XY plane, I'm going to create a sketch. So this is my XY plane, okay, and here I'm going to create a rectangle. Okay, so we want to have a rectangle which is of size 90 by 90. So let me first of all fix the dimension of the starting point from which I have drawn the rectangle. So this is 90 by 90, so I want to have this 0.045, okay, and this is also 0.045, and the length and width of the rectangle, this should be now 0.9, okay, sorry, 0.09, and here this will be also 0.09. okay, so I'll go to draw once again, and I'm going to delete this. Okay, fine. Okay, so I have deleted these dimension lines, and apart from this I am going to draw a simple circle which is starting from the center. Okay, so I am going for a random dimensions, and dimensions I am keeping, so outer dimensions I want to have, so I'll have this as 0.025. okay, 0.025. okay, so this is how I am going for let me check the another view. Okay, so this should be higher side, so I think this should be this should be matching with the dimension of this. Okay, so I think its dimension will be something like 0.035. okay, no, it's not 0.035. Let me check the dimension of this. Okay, okay, so the diameter is 0.7. yeah, sorry, 0.07. okay, so it is exactly matching with this. Okay, so I don't want to match with this one, so it should be matching with this one, so this should be 0.05. okay, so now you can see it is matching with the inside face. Okay, so this is okay now. So let me delete this dimension. So now I have a sketch which is like this. So now I want to extrude this sketch in the reverse direction, that is in the -z direction. So I am going for the extrusion of this. So now you can see by default it is coming in the positive z direction. So first of all is I have to go for the negative z direction, so I'll go for reverse, and the thickness of this plate will be 0.02 mm. okay, it's a very small thickness. Okay, so now you can say generate. So now you can see we have now two parts. For the first part, this was a surface body which I have removed. The second one was the concrete, and third one is your base plate. Okay, so this is how now you can generate this. You can show this body. Okay, so now you can see both the shapes. Okay, so we have a concrete which is having an opening, and at the same time we have the plate also. Okay, or anchorage plate, and this anchorage plate is of size 0.2 or rather 2 millimeters, which is coming outside the surface of the concrete.